Welcome to Shade in the City. I'm your girl Trees.
It's Nels.
And we have our lovely co-star, the lovely Wente Talk with us for our Love After Lockup, Season 7, Episode 13 review panel. Okay, y'all. Welcome. Hey, Tay. How you doing today?
Hello. Oh, hey y'all, I'm doing good. How about yourselves?
Good. Look, we're sorry that we are tardy for the party. We were backstage talking about the polygamists. Okay, we were talking about the polygamists. Again, I told y'all I got everybody in a chokehold. We are planning a special panel to come to you guys with the bullshit, okay? Not like Todd. We coming to y'all with the real shit, okay?
That Jones setup.
Right. Hey, Miss Kay Davis. Welcome. Hey, Mary White. Welcome. Good evening. And yeah, y'all, happy Monday. Hopefully y'all all had a good day, start to your week. And we're gonna go ahead and get into this foolishness that is the Love After Lockup. And yeah, let's get into it. And let's get shady.
Like drip on the skyline paint. Shade in the city, true hits like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Haters right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailer. I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, the life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. City, I'm not gonna hold you. Shade in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
All right, y'all.
Girl.
Yes, I love that I always get them, but I felt like I got them longer than everybody else. They had more scenes than everybody else
because everybody want to know what they're doing.
Okay. And speaking of that, I actually saw online the other day that Damon went live and said that Gigi is
about the pregnancy.
She's supposed to be pregnant, and he said he don't want no more kids, and she acting real funny style. And I said, damn.
I mean,
damn.
You shouldn't be.
Why would you get on live and just air her out like that, though?
Because he's Damon. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Me either. He aired them out on this. I mean,
right. He thinks he's the prize, clearly. Okay. So let's just go ahead and let's just get into the foolishness. Okay. Literally, this gave me sitting home waiting for you and staring at these walls is all I do. Girl, if you don't get up off that couch with your next to your I love Moo Moo, I love you daddy sign, you look like a damn fool. So Gigi's calling Damon's cousin Tyrell to find out when he and Damon parted ways. And Tyrell said, look, first of all, I'm picking up my daughter from work. And then I'm linking back up with Damon later. So Gigi said, okay, well, did you drop Damon off? And Tyrell's response is, I guess you'll find out what's happening whenever you see him again. It hangs up the damn phone. And I said, respectfully, because you ain't going to be pressing me about where he is. If he ain't told you, this energy is just real misdirected right now. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Gigi trying not to spaz out, but she planned to find out where he is.
Can you imagine though how Benita would have reacted to that?
Oh,
totally different.
She would have been in an Uber.
But I don't even know if it would have been directed towards him necessarily, because really, you can't expect me to snitch on my homeboy. But she definitely would have thought something was up.
Right. Now this, I know we touched on it last week, but I had to get a good shot. Okay. Now I'm going to give her some grace because she did have the mic wrapped around her waist as well.
And that was mic, okay.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that was putting a little pressure and, it made things expand and,
now
things expand.
Like a pressure pot? Because
yes.
What kind of pressure was this? Like a bungee cord? Like what kind of pressure was it putting around her stomach to have this lasting effect?
Oh God. So he's sharing that, Damon said he over at Benita, she over there cooking him dinner. They taking shots. And he said, look, my goal is to spend some time with Benita, but I really want to see my kids. He lets us know he got 4 kids with 4 different baby mothers. Okay. And so he said that, If Gigi knew where he was, she'd be flipping out and basically tell him to call. But he feel like he put it on her the night before, so she should be hypnotized until he gets back. And I said,
apparently he ain't do it well enough because she ain't too hypnotized.
Okay. I mean, again, she was sitting there waiting for that man after making him a meal.
Gigi too nice for me.
Way too nice. So then Goddess's homegirl, Michelle, comes over and she's like, hey girl, what you doing? And so she's like, nothing, just waiting on my man to come home. And she shows her that, she done made this. I think she made pork chops, mac and cheese, a little something. It was a full plate. It won't just no mac and cheese by itself, but I ain't gonna start that. Okay. So
pork chops.
Okay. So
It's
she's like, she was like, do you want to go ahead and have some? Because this nigga ain't here and I ain't talked to him. And so she was like, well, when the last time you heard from him? And she was like, girl, like 6 hours ago. And I don't know why he ain't got his phone situation together. So Michelle advises her, girl, you need to let your expectations be known. Okay. And I literally called this photo lowered expectations. Okay. Because that's what it's giving. Now, back at Bonita's, y'all gonna judge me for my sensitive Pisces ass. I cried this scene.
I got a little teary-eyed too.
I cried.
Eyes was a little wet.
Yeah.
Bonita even turned around and hid from the camera. She was
like thug who cried.
My eyes was sweating a little piece. And so basically he goes and hides outside while the girls come in, and he surprises them, and of course his daughters are just thrilled to see him there. Now, one thing we did see is Damon makes an excuse to go outside to call Gigi, but he looking over his shoulder the whole damn time. And so
as he should be.
True. Because Bonita crazy.
I'm surprised Bonita wasn't looking out the window or something.
Who was you talking to?
I'm surprised she didn't go to the car.
Oh, see, you know what? I'm the type of crazy. I would have lifted the window up just enough that I could hear what she's saying on the phone. I admit it. I admit that about myself. I might not come outside and let you know that I'm listening, but I absolutely will find a way. If I want to know what's going on, I will absolutely find a way to figure it out. So yeah, he said, I'm with my mother, and me and my girls, we getting ready to have a tea party. And then she said, okay, well, what time you gonna be home? And he said, well, it's first thing in the morning. And he said, I'm just getting the stuff for the tea party out the car. So she was like, all right, then FaceTime me. And I said, see, this is why I'm happy I ain't got no iPhone.
She said, listen to the Ring camera. Yup, leave that thing on live. Sure.
Okay.
No, some professional listeners.
Yes.
I love it.
I only do that if I'm trying to hear like my neighbors or something like that out there with the foolishness.
Not you listening to that definitely don't concern you. Now that's why.
Yeah, I have alarm things. So I got the Ring and I got Vivid, but Vivid don't like let you play back when you do the live. So Ring let you play it back. So I'm like, I gotta get another Ring camera on that side of the house because that's where all the stuff pops.
Look, you know what's so funny? That's why my man he refuses to get an in-house camera. Refuses.
I don't know in one. No, actually.
Yeah, because he knows good and damn well he don't even like the fact that we have a doorbell camera. But yeah, the inside, because he knows I would tap in at work and be like, who was you talking to when I was at work? I absolutely would.
Take me outside back in the grass.
That's how my friend, she's so damn, at least I try to be discreet. My friend back in the day, like if the neighbors or something, she'll come to my house, neighbors and stuff be arguing, we like, what's going on? I'm like, bitch, what this? I'm like,
oh my God.
Gloria, that's a good point. Where are the other two kids? That's a good point. It makes me think, hey, Joseph, and hey, Gloria. It makes me think, hey, Tifinity Hair and Beauty. It makes me think that either the relationship that he has with those other two mothers, because I guess these two girls are 5 months apart. And so clearly Bonita has accepted her. It sounds like the other baby.
Know that he had a baby on her.
And she's still there. She said that shirt is too little. We know that, Tifinity, but clearly she thinks it fits. Hey, Mary. Oh, I think I said that. I say hey to you already. But yeah, so basically, so she tries to FaceTime him, and he act like, oh, it ain't going through. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, girl, it's raining. It's raining. I gotta call you back, Gigi. I gotta call you back. So
my thing is, ain't y'all in the same city?
And where he get that phone from?
I was like, can't you look outside your window and see it ain't raining?
Right. So
but
of course,
where
Gigi
get that phone from? Because I'm quite sure Gigi would have put a where's my phone at on the thing so she could
remember when he left her house. He said that his phone wasn't working that well.
Where he get it from? Because she picked him up from jail.
Sure.
That's a good point. No, Tay has a good point, because I was kind of wondering the same thing, and I was like, well, what did his cousin give it to him?
That mama put it in that storage for him.
Probably. I bet she probably did. I believe Miss Keita absolutely did, the way she pacified his boy. So
she definitely didn't braid his hair. He probably didn't want it braided because he wanted to look like he was fresh out of jail.
Right. He faking like he the re.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I thought the same thing. I said, why has he not braided his hair yet? So
because he got to look like yesterday.
He pulled it off.
Yes, he did. So of course Gigi pissed off, and she said, Damon, don't you play with me. Okay. So he, again, like I said, he said he lying, it's raining, he gonna call her back. She hang up on him. And so Michelle said, girl, you ain't got no time for this foolishness. That man is lying to you. And she said, well, I know I'm not stupid, and I definitely think that there's some unfinished business with Bonita. So Gigi's still texting Damon, cussing him out. And he sees some stuff on the table while he at home with Bonita. And he was like, oh, what is this or whatever? And apparently it was, some of the items that she bought from the boosting ass niggas that, you know what I mean, that she bought from him. And so she was like, obviously we know she was working hard to replace all this stuff that she sold. Y'all see that's where the title from the joint came from the thumbnail. So I said, girl, he spit that what you mean? So basically, yeah. So we know.
I love when he was like, "What's up with these glasses?"
Right.
It was only $30. That's what's up with them girls.
Holding weird, like
yeah. He like these don't seem like the same.
And so he mentions to Gigi, Bonita. He's like, yeah. Speaking of storage, now that you said something, we need to go by there. And he said, Bonita don't know that my mama went in there and cut the lock off already and then switched it. And I said, surprise, surprise.
And I said, and you don't know she's sold 150,000 of your stuff for 17.
Bonita almost passed out when he said they had to go to that store.
So
right,
then
I went out there and let all the air out the tires. Like, oh, we can't go now.
Right. So basically, after he says hi to the family and his mama, and even the stepdaddy said, at this point, I really just need him to pick one. Okay, I need him to settle down with one, and I hope he's gonna do the right thing. All right.
He's doing poly, so he's picking two.
He's saying I want him to pick one, but I get what you're saying. So then Bonita said, well, you go ahead and put them girls to bed, waiting for you with all this tummy hanging out, waiting for you too. Okay. And so producers come by the next day, and Bonita is irritated AF. Okay. She mad as hell. All of the Baltimore is coming up out of her. Okay. And she's like, I can't believe this nigga. He played in my face. I went to sleep last night. He claimed he had a toothache. He went to the urgent care in the middle of the night, which makes me think that there's something. He went to see somebody else, because yes, urgent care can be slow, but I refuse to believe you went there, whatever time you went there, and you was still there the next morning, like mid-morning, like 10 a.m. the next day. Now, granted, it could be
your tooth start hurting.
Well, apparently he told Gigi. He told Gigi he had these issues in jail. So that's why I didn't want to discount him, but I kind of felt the same way. I was like, oh, that was just a perfect excuse to get out. So then she said, and the car she said she sent him in a lift to the urgent care, and she went to take the girls to school, and the car was gone. Now that alone, the fact that you left me without transportation to get your daughters to wherever they need to go. Oh, no, yeah.
She took them to school.
Well,
and then
how was they getting to school before?
I
they only dated her for that one day.
I imagine she was probably maybe either. Well, see, you know what? That's a good point, Nels. Either she was doing a ride share, or maybe she just walks him to school
every
maybe
day.
No, she said she took the kids to school, so I thought she took them in the car.
I assumed that too, but she said the car was gone.
No, she said after she came back, I guess when she came back from taking the girls to school, she said the car was gone. I thought that's what.
Which makes me think she left the car at home.
Huh?
I said that would make me think if she came back and the car was gone, then she didn't use the car to take them.
No, what Tay is saying that she took the girls in the car to school, but when she came back from dropping off the girls,
they must have came.
The car was gone after that.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense because I was trying to make sense of it myself. All right. So she pissed off. She said she had a bad morning. She cleaned up the house, all these roses and balloons and shit by herself. She can't get in touch with Damon.
She popping with her hands.
Right. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't even do that. Okay. I'd rather take some scissors, put a pin in it. You gotta be real mad to do that to yourself. So you know, she said they went a few rounds the night before. I said, well, at least you got more than Gigi. And she said, you know, right now she feels like she on a roller coaster and she don't like that. And so basically Gigi said, you know, I ain't got no words for Damon. He ain't got nothing to say because I don't like that shit he pulled last night.
You see who he's scared of though?
Yeah.
I'm scared of the Bonita too because he strangled the fuck out of them damn balloon.
Right.
He said, I got a prescription and medication to show Bonita. He was not talking none of that to Gigi. He's scared of Bonita.
So Gigi said if she find out that his baby mothers were anywhere at his, you know, near his mother's house, then she feel like it's suspect. Because why wouldn't you just say that? So Damon calls her, telling him, you know, I need you to come pick me up from the urgent care. I ain't even gonna hold you. I like what she did, even though I don't like that she sent him a ride share to pick him up. I like the fact that she said, no, I'm not coming to get you, but I'll put you in a car and you can come over here because we gonna talk.
No, now, she said she didn't feel like finding a ride to come and get him. You couldn't get on that mama horse. The mama got a horse through the whole damn why you can't? Like, y'all ain't got no cars?
See, you know what? I'm such a petty.
And I'll tell you this, Tay. I'm just assuming. I've never lived in Baltimore. I'm assuming that people that live in the city, like downtown Baltimore, I assume it's probably a lot like New York that you don't have to own a car.
They don't live downtown nowhere.
I think they do.
Them Airbnbs might be downtown.
I can't with you.
Let me say
what I mean is from people like if you know the area, if you're in like Baltimore County, like the outskirts of Baltimore, yeah, you couldn't survive there without a car. But I think if you're in the city, there's enough public transit and I'm sure ride share that you could, or you could have a horse and you could get by without having a car.
I was so disappointed. I know you said that you like what she did. I was disappointed because ain't no way the day before I'm blowing up your phone all day long and you texting me here and there or finding or not, and then you finally call me, can't even answer my FaceTime, and then tell me you ain't coming to the morning. I'm not answering your calls the next day. I'm not gonna know your tooth was hurt. Now you're gonna be blowing up my phone. I'm not answering your calls.
You can beat it. Like you exactly. I'm not coming to get you no damn way, shape, or form. You better call that cousin to bring that damn thrift store on wheels back to pick you up. He probably couldn't even come back up there. Her car probably couldn't make it.
Well, she said, because he did say he was going back he did tell Gigi that. But anyway, so Damon says, you know, he gave a car back to his parents because he can't have Bonita following him and looking for him. So Gigi said, you know, she wasn't harder on Damon because she feels bad for him, y'all. And I ain't even gonna hold you. And this is gonna sound so terrible. But just like Nell said, she would have let that nigga go to voicemail and she would have just looked at the missed calls. Y'all, I would have felt bad for him too. I admit it. I'm Mrs. Softy. I know this about myself.
And a jaw ache.
What'd you say?
And
Let me tell you something. And then if he would have blew up my phone too much, I would have put him on block.
And see, I don't even block nobody. I've only blocked one person in my life.
But did y'all see how many times Benita called his phone? See, now I don't do a lot of blocking. I just learned how to block a little bit ago, but I don't do a lot of blocking because I know it infuriates people when they know that you're sitting there watching them call and call and call.
No, but see, it infuriates me to watch you call.
It makes me mad too, but
that's why I'm gonna just block you. Like you see me not answering your calls.
Oh, that pisses me off. Do not keep calling me. You're not about to make me answer my GD phone. Get this phone. But I don't block them. I let them
see, that's what I say. I don't block because I like to see. I like to see that you want to reach out to me, even if I'm not answering. But eventually I probably would break and answer.
That's because you can see it coming through. That's why you need to block.
Yeah, see, I can't do it. Bridget said, no, it's not like New York. There's some public transportation to ride share. You're right. No, and I just meant that like, because I know in New York, you really can survive without a car. Like I know people who have never had a license that lived in New York because they've never needed one. But yes, if the neighborhood is sus, you're out of luck. Absolutely. I will agree with that. I was just saying as close to probably that you can get like that Philly type, like very city vibe is what I meant. So anyway, back to the task at hand. She says she feel bad for him. He finally show up and he's like, oh, he trying to kiss up on her, love on her. She's like, nigga, don't kiss me. No, I would have stood 10 toes down.
Wrong? So you know what's wrong. Why are we doing this?
That's the point. But
that'll make me end up on Snapped.
Hold on, no. So we ain't gonna give him no slack for when he was like, I want to take accountability. You right. I should have
been accountability for what he needed to take accountability for.
I just need to make sure me and my man are never going through nothing when I'm hanging around y'all. Cause
we on his head and
you want to take accountability for me cooking for you, you staying out all night and sleeping with your baby mama. And I don't know half of it.
The grocery store to get that stuff. It's not like she already had it at home and she just made it and it was kids and stuff like that to eat. She just sent her kids away so she can enjoy a little time with you by herself. And she cooked, went to the grocery store to pick up extra ingredients, and you wanted some expensive shit. Lamb chops, asparagus, mac and cheese. You know how expensive cheese is?
But no, hey, Blatant Truth.
No, Blatant Truth,
you didn't miss it. Gloria has a great point. That man had a whole infected mouth, which you not go. That's true. I didn't think about that. That's true. Well, now I would have stood 10 toes down. You ain't gonna kiss me, but we gonna argue. I'll let you come over here so we can argue. Look at Tay face. She's like, no, no.
No argument as well. Y'all walking a dog.
Right. So basically he talks to production. He knows Gigi, thinks he could have been up to something else. And he plans to work his magic, like he said, but he admits that, it's 50-50 between Bonita and Gigi right now. And Gigi explains that last night it was real sketchy. And Damon claimed, like I said, he took accountability for it. And so Gigi said, okay, so who was at your mother's house? And of course he doing the Beyonce Mutes challenge all of a sudden. And meanwhile, Bonita get her ass in a ride share. And she said, I'm riding past your mama's house. She got me riding. Okay. She said, I'm riding.
She looking for Damon in the daytime with a flashlight. Do you know?
Okay.
And I love it. Memes with her on a scooter.
Oh yeah. I didn't see the memes.
If I gotta rent a scooter, some skates, a skateboard, I'm fine.
That is hilarious.
Around the city.
That's funny. All right, let's get into Nelson's new favorite couple. Yay. Look, I know Tay was so happy to be relieved of her duties this week.
I said, damn it, Tay. Damn it.
I was like,
and Tay, you got the good one. Ooh. I was so mad. You got the good one. All right, so yeah. It's Dia and Cyrus, this old lady and this little boy. Okay.
I always got to get the missing tooth. And you see it's like one hanging out.
black hole.
Right.
Like one side he got the two, the next side is like a mirror, empty space.
Oh my! Look, Trees, how many times you had to take the shot to make sure you got his two?
No, I got it on the first one.
You got it on the first.
I was waiting. I was like, just open your mouth a little bit. Boom. Got it.
Oh my goodness.
Damn idiot.
Well, she got this boy out of jail talking about going to the hotel, getting in a hot tub. Ew. It's like, ew. So while he was in the car, he got a call from his mom, telling him that he got to come through. She misses him. She wanted to see him the next day and spend some time with him. Apparently, he was supposed to be getting parole to his mom's house. But after a couple months, this dingbat here decides, you know what? I love him. Let him parole to my house. Lady, you don't even know this man. You don't even know this man yet.
Bring him home to your kids.
Yes, with your.
You ain't got nowhere to fit them damn kids.
Exactly. Did you see the thing that they posted online about the attachment onto her house?
No.
It was like a Google Maps picture. Because I guess everybody was questioning where the hell the kids are sleeping with the boards and stuff up on the wall. So it was a Google Maps picture that they posted, and apparently it's an attachment. I guess she has an attachment onto the house.
You're gonna have to DM me that.
I don't know where she's supposed to have this man at. She ain't
got. I didn't see that either. You're gonna have to send us that.
I think I seen it on IG.
Well, she need another attachment because put one of those damn dial houses up or something on the side of that mall because that room was too. She couldn't even fit in there. She had to suck her stomach in, put her arms in her, lay on flat, put her lips in. Right. That's how only way she slid in that damn room.
Oh my goodness. So she's hoping that there's no issues with changing address. Otherwise, he gonna be living 3 hours away, and she really ain't trying to do no long distance relationship. Girl, please. You dealt with it for a year. Okay. Mm-hmm. So he gets to the so they get to the parole office and they both go inside. They wait about 2 hours and she's all upset, comes back to the car, gets on the phone with her sister. We've been here forever and I just don't know what's taking so long. What's going on? And her sister ain't making no better. She was like, girl, they probably gonna give him an ankle bracelet. She was like, well, I ain't gonna hold you either.
I ain't gonna hold you. I would have been that sister. I would have been like, Nels, that's probably look. You better hear from somebody you love.
She like, no, that means he'll have to stay here. Girl, bye. So then he comes out to the car and he's like, listen, they want to talk to you. Apparently his case manager didn't put the paperwork in correctly. So he's not going to be able to go straight to her house. So he's got to stay at his mom's house until the paperwork gets approved.
Call it divine intervention.
Right. So then she has this whole breakdown, worried about how her kids are going to take it. Girl, they don't know that man.
Sorry to that man. We don't know that man.
Then she's worried that he's going to get in trouble. And she knows that if he violates, he's going to go back and have to finish his time. And you think you'd have been able to keep him out of trouble just because he's staying at your house? Girl, if they want to find it, they're going to find it.
That boy did not want to go to her house.
So
not after he saw all them kids waiting on him, but go.
Child, when he got on FaceTime. So then when she gets on the phone with her sister Claudia, come to find out, it's only gonna be a week.
Right. She over here devastated
about an extra week. And you've done a year, girl, hush. So
I mean boo-hooing.
Like for real, breaking down. So, but she was like, you know what? I feel a little bit better because now you're home and now we can FaceTime and I can call you whenever I want. Girl, he ain't gonna be answering your calls. He gonna be out doing some math.
He is the math addict. Yeah, he is.
She liked the math addicts.
Yeah.
She liked those problems.
Which makes me wonder about her a little piece.
Isn't she like 11 years older than him?
Yeah.
You weren't worried then?
Well, I mean, that worries me too, but there are functioning addicts out there. I'm just saying.
When the dude you're dating is about the same age as your child, that's a bit weird.
Blake Drew said she a little slow and she look older than 35.
I agree.
So
I think she her mama age. Crazy.
So this girl says Cyrus is equipped to be a father, and she's not the type to bring kids around someone too early. I want to know what her definition of too early is.
When I tell you, I wanted to do Dia like Bonita did them damn balloons. I'm like, what?
It was crazy when they got on FaceTime. He was just like, "Hi, babies." I was like, he don't remember now one of them kids' names.
They didn't know who the hell he was either.
And what it was for me when she told her daughter, "Oh, we about to get in the hot tub," and her daughter's face was like
why do they need to know that?
Like, what?
Really? Why did they need to know that though?
Why are you about to make them kids throw up in that little ass room and you know they ain't got no space? They don't throw up.
I can't. Oh, that's all you got for them nails?
Yeah, girl, I'm done with them. Oh, and then they got in the nasty ass hot tub.
Yeah, I didn't get that scene. Dia was boohoo crying over somebody she met 30 minutes ago. That part.
And they still didn't have any chemistry in their hot tub. They just looked it weird, like Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
I agree. Bridget said, "I have a question. Did he smile while he was locked up?" See that, but I don't think she ever. To answer your question, Bridget, I don't think did she ever visit him? Because she said that. Yeah, because that was the first time they were meeting face to face. Yeah.
So they didn't even do FaceTimes or anything, no video calls.
Right. That's true. That's true. You're right. You're right. All right. Let's get into somebody who really is a fool.
This was my favorite scene.
I just got played was a person.
I like this sister.
When I tell you, Carrington. So Carrington is rolling around. They said it's a month since his parole plan was denied. So I was confused because I didn't know when she was talking to the father last week. Was that, did they say it was a month later? I thought it was like recently, but I digress.
Oh, I don't know.
I look, and I don't remember. That's a great question. Maybe somebody will say it in the chat.
Okay. Because she was saying that, they told her about the person to reach out for them make the 3 disciplines disappear. He ain't got not 1, not 2, but 3 disciplines. And this person is just charging $100 just to make them disappear. So she said she finally just broke down and just paid it because, he's done a lot for her by giving her $7,000. But now he don't even have $300 left to pay for the disciplines. And she's a student and a single mom. So she ain't got $300 to throw down the drain, but
I'm surprised he wasn't using that $7,000. If he is
right, that's what was interesting about the story.
Y'all don't cut the shit. Y'all know good and damn well it wasn't no $7,000. Now, I don't know if it was monopoly money or whatever. Look, at Carrington was in dreamland and Candyland, and she woke up. That's where she got the sugar daddy from, and that's where she got.
Think he sent her the money?
I don't think no. And I gotta give Tay her things because I did find it weird because if you're an addict, okay, blatant truth said no, it did not exist, not at all.
So you think she's just over here making up stories?
She made that up. Look at her. Her car not even worth $7,000. Where is she getting $7,000 from somebody in prison? And now she talking about some maybe he was doing something illegal. He's already doing something illegal in jail. That's why he got 3 additional disciplines. So where he doing something illegal, he got caught. So now he's done $7,000 worth of illegal stuff in prison. He ain't get caught, but now he just need $300 for some Carrington, nails, and it's
we all just got played.
I thought he sent her the money. I didn't think she would lie about him sending her the money.
Now that we know that he has a problem,
that's why the math wasn't mathing.
Right, the math wasn't math. The real math, not the other math. The real math.
They didn't even say what it was that he was on. She didn't even ask. That's why I'm like, they full of it. She didn't even ask. Shamerica said he been on that shit since 17 years old. He 27 now. 10 years.
I gotta give it blatant truth's right. Talking about they are the Kardashians, but crying about 300. This storyline was a lie from the start.
Exactly.
Which is probably why it ended early.
That's all. They just wanted to come on TV, get their little shine. Y'all,
because I actually saw her on TikTok this weekend.
What she's talking about?
Nothing. She was just trying to explain herself. I guess it was like Saturday afternoon, and she was on TikTok trying to explain herself. And I ain't really listened to it because I hadn't watched the episode yet. But now it would make sense. Now that she's off the show, she went and talked about she has to defend this foolishness that she came up here with.
Once said someone's driving.
The girl is not right up home, and all this was just made up, I believe. She ain't even crying with the sister. So she do that. She pull over. Why? I don't know. And then she take back off, and she says she's gonna go and see Carly to see if she knows something about these disciplines. Why? When you already paid the man.
Here's my thing. I just let me pause you there.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not answering your phone calls, then and mind you, we don't even really know each other like that. Like,
well, no, she made it seem like she was supposed to be meeting Carly there. Like they had a conversation and they were supposed to be meeting.
She wasn't. Carly wasn't there. That girl, she asked Carly in the before the last episode, can we meet to talk? Carly said absolutely not and hung up. No.
So you think she just showed up there?
Yes.
Because you seen how that Shamerica was at that damn door like she
was not trying to let her in.
She wasn't.
She talked to her through that peep. All she said, and I wouldn't even went in there because all you seen was her eye. She was like,
even when it was time to go, she was like, okay, well, she ain't coming and I gotta feed my kids before I go to work.
She basically like Carly ready to come from upstairs. So it's time
because that's what it was giving. It was giving. And I just think the nerve.
One kid cried, they would at least threw something down the stairs, or one of mama, they looking at me. They would have did something. We ain't heard nothing. A peep in that house. I got
That's true.
Kids and cooked the dinner. Had a Wendy's cup right there. Shamerica.
I like Shamerica.
I don't know.
I like Shamerica too. I was like,
no, she said you need a shot.
And then how she gonna get a damn shot? Because it ain't what a quarter in that motherfucker. It was like the damn orange juice all night.
Look, I guess she was gonna pour hers first. She poured hers.
That shot was like the orange juice from Harlem Nights. Why you put it back in here with a swallow in here? That was a half a shot, so they both was gonna get 0.25 of a damn shot. Child. She let her come in, and she was like, "What's tea? What you want? What you doing here?"
Right.
I'm gonna talk about my husband,
my future husband. And she like, who, Zay? Well, we're so in love, and I had to send him $300 because unfortunately he got into a little trouble. He got himself in a little pickle. How did you go? That boy is getting high right now.
Exactly, basically. How is you cool?
She was like, when she said she just sent it through the Cash App, the sister was like, God help her.
Right.
Not Miss America just felt bad for her. It's Shamerica.
Her name. I think her name is America. And she changed it to Shamerica because she like, this shit ain't be true. Like, married to Miss Future. She like Miss Future wifey. Are you cool? You don't even know this man get high. And why Carrington said her brother didn't tell her that. And Zay always told her that he doesn't do the drugs. So at what point would that be a conversation? Like, you do them? Because he don't look like he do them. But she like, he does?
Well, she was like, I haven't seen him. She said, girl, you could see it when you talk to him on. She said, clearly you haven't been having any video calls because you can see it on
your future husband and you only FaceTime him once.
With Carly. So how you FaceTime him with Carly? Carly won't even answer the phone for you, child.
Well, no, she said that was a long time ago.
Well, can I just say I am a little piece relieved that we ain't got to see what's the one that you sent me the picture of? What's the ex's name that we ain't want? McKenna.
That makes sense because remember I said the ex looked like her mouth just gives like she was doing something. They was probably doing that together.
Them sisters is too, because why the hell do they like? Why do you want your brother with this girl so bad? If he been with this girl all this time or was with her, they're both on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Carrington, you was getting ready to be, no, she wasn't, because she wasn't ever even dating the guy. I can't even see your brother, even if he is in jail, either they getting down on you or I don't see her brother.
No, well, hold on, Tay. We did see that before. What was the one? Was it LaShonda or the one Shanta and True and her brother hooked? Yeah. Oh, okay. Because I was like, yo, the family do be scamming on each other.
Is her real boyfriend. I think the brother is her real boyfriend. And they making all this stuff up. I don't think she got no brother in jail. I think they just did all this so they can get a couple of money, get some exposure, because you know they was on like Family Feud and all this stuff. Her mother and them was on some other thing because they was like homeless and stuff when she was younger.
Really?
Yeah, they got a whole thing on. I forgot where I seen it at, but yeah, they got a whole thing about them. Like they family been on a couple different things, and this is just another thing that I think that she's trying to get on TV to have some exposure.
Oh, that says a lot. That says a lot, and that makes more sense to me.
But like, she's gorgeous. Like, look at her. Why you got all these options outside, as I call them, outmates, and you want to marry Zay, an inmate?
Like,
oh my goodness!
And then she said he ghosted her after she gave him that money.
Cause I got high. I got high.
And she didn't ever ask the sister what is he on or nothing. The sister like shot. I can't. And then she go try to wipe them tears off her eyes. She was like, I just can't. And the tears was over here. And then she tried to wipe. She was wiping them over here, and then gonna shake her fingers off.
She took that shot like, okay, more for me.
Right.
That's what it looked like.
I'll take it, and I'll take a drink to that. I said, them sisters is hood. Okay, look at her.
I love when she was like, "Well, girl, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here."
You know how you start putting shit up, people be at your house.
Right, you give them the little key signals.
Woo, can't wait to get in that shower.
She didn't even do all that. She said, look, I gotta feed my kids before I go to work. So
she said she gotta feed them kids. Like I said, we ain't heard no kids. We ain't heard a peep from them kids. Carly was back in that room.
I believe that.
I could see one of her dress hanging from that door. Look at her back there. Carly was back. And then Carrington gonna go say that she Zay goes to her. Now she at this place where
why she looked like she was going to a funeral, like she was mourning.
Passed away. The relationship. This is where she was hoping to have, and then she gonna put the camera on the couple that was getting married. This is where she wanted to have the venue for her and Zay. I said the only venue you and Zay about to have is a damn rehab facility now. Okay, that's the thing. And have you talked to that damn brother since? Because I will be cussing his ass out. Like, you don't hook me up with a dope thing.
True.
What is going on, bro?
True.
But that goes back to your point. I don't think there is a brother.
Yeah, I think the brother is the real boyfriend, and the boyfriend, and it might be really Zay. But Zay wasn't about to
Gloria.
Yes.
Ghosted by a locked up felon is just dreadful. Look, you could tell by his ex alone, Tay. Right. Look, Definity says she is slow. Okay.
I mean,
Carly
she
was
didn't
never
even
gonna
ask
show
what
up.
he was on. Like, she was like, is he?
Zay
And
didn't
put
use
the
the alleged 7K to get high. He used the little 300 to get high off of. The buttermilk ain't clean over there.
Them sisters probably even got $100. That probably was her cash. She probably was like, check my cash. You said Cash App? She's like, yep. She like, the sister like, he getting high. That's sister Cash App. You know how Cash App used to make that sound, that like the money sound. That's probably where the sister phone card. She probably was like, you just sent it.
Say you a fool. I can't.
Shamerica is the guy that Zay told her he was gonna get. And she should have known that too, because why you ain't having me send it to your sister so your sisters can take care of it for you? Why
Right.
you having me send it to some? But that was Shamerica probably on the phone acting like she was some other guy, because her voice is kind of rough and deep. This is just a scheme.
This is a scheme. This is a scheme that they set up to come to us with the bullshit.
With the bullshit.
Look, Joseph said maybe Carrington was channeling Janet Jackson in Poetic Justice. Where
That's too funny. I just said you had them Poetic Justice
in
braids.
mourning the death of her fairy tale relationship. Child, y'all say that was hilarious. I can't. I definitely look. This definitely won't be enjoyable as Tay's segment, because I can't stand these motherfuckers. But all right.
My God.
So we ended with Rich and Felicia. Okay, so they head out to French Quarter for their first date. As they're preparing to leave, Felicia tell her cousin Haley, "Girl, bitch, get in my car. I don't want to go with this by myself." Okay, so
But
Haley
you
said,
with him.
You said what?
But you stayed in the room with him by yourself. By himself. Y'all was together in the room alone. So, but you can't go on a date by girl.
I understand. So basically, of course, Haley's like, of course I'll come with you. And you know, Felicia says in her confessional, she don't really know how to interact with men after she's been locked up for 9 years. She's only been around women. So she says she don't think Rich understands and that she needs his patience right now. So while they on Bourbon Street, she goes to get a tarot reading, and the lady tell her that, you know, you got to have some shakeups coming, and it's going to be something from the past, and you need to get clarity on it. So this is when she decides to confront Rich about, you know, I need proof that you're divorced, because, you know, that's what I got from this reading. Rich said, well, you can find it on your own if you really want it.
I thought that was weird.
I thought that was so weird. Because if you're divorced, you're divorced. You have a decree.
It's not literally. I got mine saved in my phone. Like,
what?
I don't. I think that was super weird. If you're divorced, it should not be a big deal to show that you're divorced.
Well, that's not even the weird part. Teresa, I'm quite sure about to tell the next part. That was
okay. So yeah. So then, basically, the next morning, they all wake up in bed together. Her, Felicia, Rich, and Haley.
Trace, how you get to the bed? He told her that he don't tell everybody.
Okay, fill it in, because again, I don't like them, so I might have skipped over something.
He gonna tell her he a private person, because I guess she said something about the friend. Like the friend didn't even know you were married.
The friend didn't even know.
Oh yeah, you're right.
He don't tell everybody his business.
Yeah, his friend didn't even know that
he did say that.
A marriage? Like
you right. You're right.
I'm his blind ass. I would have.
So that's when we see
those glasses off of his face and poked him in the eyes. Like, what? That don't.
Well, that's when we
like. Did you never meet her?
Huh?
You never introduced her as your wife
to nobody?
Yeah.
And what do you mean your marriage is a private situation? Like you don't tell everybody your business.
But you on TV doing this. And you on TV doing this with a girl that you just met.
You told us you have been married twice and divorced twice.
That part.
First season you was on.
But I think he said that I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe my memory's bad, and chat help me out. But I feel like he told us the first season we met him that third marriage was very, very short. Like very short. Like he was like, that was one of the biggest mistakes of my life.
He said he was married 3 damn times.
Yeah, he was married 3 times.
Kimmy. He was married 3 times, so all of them were secrets.
I don't think the first 2 didn't give me that, but for whatever reason, he doesn't like talking about.
But the friend didn't know he was married at all.
I knew he was married from the first season. I knew he was married. That's how I knew he was married.
His friend that's supposed to know him better than us.
He likes to keep his things private. You know what I'm saying? That's all. That's all. Hey, Kimmy.
Hey.
Oh, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you, boo. I don't think she wants him. Definitely, I absolutely agree. I don't think she wants him either. Does he see the camera crew? Right. So then we see one part I did miss on is him and Haley started knucking if you bucking. Because he tried to him and Felicia start tussling a little bit, and she don't like the way he handling her cousin. So they get to arguing.
She said, "Don't touch her."
Right. So they get to arguing, and then next thing we know, we see them wake up in bed together the next morning. He said there was no sex between anybody there. It was no funny business, okay? And Haley was like, "Nigga, I almost fought you last night." And
I didn't think that was weird because that gives New Orleans. They went back out. They got drunk. They partied, I'm sure, and went back to the room and knocked him.
But where's his friend at?
Probably still out on Bourbon Street.
It be. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why
I don't know his business. Like, where's the friend at? Like, why the friend ain't in the room as well?
Shoot, he like, shoot, it's your fault. I'm going through this mess as it is. Snitching on me, talking about you ain't know I was married. Stay your ass out there.
He the one brought it up talking about he was married and then got divorced.
Look, I agree with Nels. New Orleans be like that. You know what I'm saying? And you done brought this heifer that I ain't even with. So for real, I'm gonna go find me my own little piece. I ain't getting none from either one of these two. This is Bourbon Street. It gets popping. I'm just saying.
Didn't act like Haley and Felicia. I don't think they're really cousins.
You don't think so?
No. So you don't think the other lady's her aunt too?
What you think, Taylor?
You think this is a scheme too? You think this is a scheme?
Because when she came over there, I was looking first I was like, "Ooh, she about to get a rich ass," but it looked weird, and Felicia was smirking, and I was like, "The fuck?" And she acts like she be kissing all up on him all the time and stuff like that, and then. I would think that he would be like, she's teasing me, like she's playing with me. And right. I don't like that either, because if you claiming like he's supposed to have been, not with nobody all this time and you just getting out of jail. And I mean, she is thicker than a Snicker. So why do you keep on kissing on me like that? Because she do be acting like she to kiss him. And then when it's some extra, she just go back. She said that she had a boyfriend, and if that boyfriend found out about Rich, that he was gonna unalive Rich, it was gonna be some problems. Remember, she said about that boyfriend she had before she went to jail. And
I thought that's who the psychic or the tarot reader was talking about when she said something from your past and you need to get clarity. That's what I thought she was referring to, not Rich.
I said he was getting out a little bit before she was getting out. Didn't she say that?
And he was in jail for attempted unaliving or something like that.
Another one, right? Yeah, another one if he found out about Rich.
Yep.
So you had a man before you went to jail. You was doing some things before you went. You was living a whole life, girl, before you went to jail, and all those men you was scamming.
Well, no, a part of me, and so it was funny when you said mentally she is still 17. I agree with that, Gloria, but I do believe, like you said, she's used to scamming. So even though she's like, "Oh, I ain't been out of jail for a while," nah, boo boo. But you know how this game goes. That's why. Oh, I know I got to give you a little kiss, a little peck here. If you got to use what you got to get what you want, you know what I'm saying?
If you've been scamming all those guys, you ended up with Rich.
He sent you nothing.
He got right. He
ain't send you a damn thing.
Ain't bring you a gift. Ain't even go to the Dollar Tree and get you a little card and a balloon. Nothing.
And what's wild is because you would think, and I know they showed it, and I'm so mad they didn't show it during this episode. I guess she wants to go shopping at some point.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, I'm not buying you because she didn't give up no drugs.
Out of my face, Rich. Like, you're about to get out of my face for real, for real.
I think she did say something like, well, we don't need to be together or something like that.
Right, we're broken up right now.
Right.
Call my auntie or my
But in my mind, he's the type of guy. This is just me. I feel like he is the type of person that likes transactional relationships.
Well, if it's transactional, guess what? I get the goods first. That's like you paying for your. That's like you going to.
No, and that's what I'm saying. That's well, you're saying she needs to get the goods first.
Yes, you need to treat me first. If it's going to be transactional, you need to treat me first.
I don't disagree with that,
and that's why he's acting so tight, because that's what I think you do. I think he trick off on women, and then he gets mad like, that's all they want. They just want my money. That's what you.
And I think that has a lot to do with his ex-wife too.
Yes, because that's all you talk about. Like, you always talking about money. So yes, show me the money. I don't want to hear that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the deal between him and his ex-wife too. I think that was a transactional, and then when he realized she only wanted his money, and that's probably why he has this thing about it.
Else.
But at the same time, if that's the case, you don't go find an inmate online. But you know,
it's completely dependent on you.
Right. So basically, you know, like I said, they woke up the next morning. Her and Haley have a conversation. She said, I'm going to go home, get myself together. And Felicia said, you know, I'm still not sure if I want you to go. And she said, I don't know if I can trust this man. And then the subject of him being divorced comes up again. She really wants to know the truth. Haley thinks that Rich is hiding, that he's married or never got divorced in the first place. And so they basically decide they're going to play detective together and investigate and find it out. And I said, well, that's just what that is. And my whole thing is, if that was the case and that was the plan, why didn't you go ahead and do that already?
But why do the cousin look so different every time? Like right here, she looks like she's 66 years old.
I think it was a bad screenshot. Don't do that, Tay.
Look at her. She
Don't do that, Tay.
And then when she was like, let's go, she didn't grab no purse, no keys, no nothing.
She said Rich got it.
Rich got it.
But you still need your little purse on you just in case, because y'all don't know him, remember?
Mm.
And Rich looked like he'll leave a patch. But that cousin said, when they first came on the scene, the cousin said something about her family and then my family. And I'm like, wait, that ain't y'all the same damn family? Because who are they related to? Are they the sister is the auntie with the 5-6 different hairstyles? Is the mama her sister or the daddy her sister, brother? Like, what's the relation?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And when I think about it, now that you bring that up, Tay,
I don't even remember.
Even when they all sat down at the table, we didn't see the aunt and the mom really interact.
Or even when they were standing outside and they went to meet her.
That is
I don't remember
weird.
them interacting for real.
That's actually a very good catch, Tay. Very good catch.
Yeah, and the way she was talking about it, it was like they're not really family like that. So that might just be somebody that they grew up with. She probably and the girl had been in jail too. That's probably her cousin that she met in jail. Or that she met before she went to jail and they got into that shit together and she just got less time.
I can see that. Joseph said that cousin probably had a box cutter in her bra or something. Blatant Truth said, did y'all see the preview that played once the episode went off? I probably saw what was going on during, not at White Titanic. What is
Miss Bridget J, get out this check.
But no, I thought I saw the clips. I mean, but I only saw the clips during the episode. I don't know if I remember.
I'm trying to think. What about Dia telling her mama that if she can't accept Cyrus, she can't accept her. She gotta be gone. What? Your mammy?
She's that real type.
She picks her men over her kids.
Right.
So we know Mama done.
Is she adopted or from a foster family? Okay, Gloria.
That could have been one of her because she said that she was the lady was trying to get her or something when the mama was doing something, but they're family, so why wouldn't they be able to get her?
That would make sense.
So yeah, they might just be playing around and play cousins.
But at the same time, too, if your daughter just went off to jail, why would I give you another child for them
I don't think the girl was in jail then because they talked about stuff that when they was growing up.
Oh yeah, sneaking out the house. You right.
I don't think that she was in jail at that time, but she ended up going to jail probably with Felicia.
Okay, Gloria. I gotta go back and rewind
on the clips because I remember seeing some clips at the end, but I done forgot.
So can y'all tell us in the chat what would the Bonita and whatchamacallit get the scrapping?
Oh, with Bonita and Damon.
Now I did see that clip during the episode.
Where she took him in the bathroom and smelled his stuff.
They played it at. No, I didn't see that part.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what she did?
Yeah.
Why do women do that?
She took him in the bathroom and smelled his stuff.
I don't know.
I did see that too. Bonita and Gigi was kissing. I did see that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Well, cousin Lauren was right. He was gonna get what he wanted. She called it.
I was like, Gigi would go for it. I just didn't think Bonita would go for it.
Child, Damon is not that fire.
They hypnotized.
I guess so. And now look, here she is with his baby, and now he like, I don't want no more kids. See, this is what happens. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got for y'all. There ain't got no more. Did you see? Dia seems like the type of parent to blame her kids if Cyrus were to try to essay one of them.
He back in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Give us the tea, Tay. What you mean?
He back in jail for having pow-pows at the house, an apartment that's in Dia's name. Dia is listed as a witness, but he said that the pow-pows, his girlfriend was cleaning out her garage, so that's not Dia. Okay, we seen the shits. And don't look like it was been clean no time soon. That the stuff was Dia's. Dia found them in her garage and brought them. The girlfriend found them in her garage and brought them to the apartment to keep them out the way or something like that. So basically, I don't know if he trying to snitch and put it off on the girlfriend, which don't seems to be Dia because they said Dia is a witness.
Well, remember she said the brother or somebody told her that he was playing her while he was in jail and talking to other women.
Jaden told her that.
Yeah, but she was like, I have no reason not to trust him.
How did he just figure out that Jaden tried to play you? And then how did he even get your information and just start calling you to make up? How did he know that Jaden played you? Jaden called him from jail, or he called Jaden from jail, and he like, yeah, I'm about to play the fuck out of her. Oh, okay. And, yo, she just found out she dumped me. And then he just like, what?
Special. These people's is special. Look, we only got what? Usually they only go on 13. We started at what number did we start at? 11?
867 episodes. So
I was gonna say, but they be cutting
after Lockup and before they start a new season with the whole people with love during Lockup.
Right. I was gonna say next I would imagine would be Life after Lockup, and I guess
so. Trenton not coming back on here.
Who?
Trenton, the ones that's on is Polly.
You know what? I saw the commercial during, and I said, what happened to them?
They on there.
I know they're supposed to be on there, but I was like, yeah, I forgot that they had introduced them to us the first episode.
They're not coming back on here because they about to get into some mess on there. I haven't even watched the Friday episode of that.
Look, I don't know. They're an interesting couple. I wasn't mad. Look, I would have preferred them over.
Is that the ones that was drinking outside the jail?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That she was in there for.
I think they said at the end of theirs that to catch them on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it literally was just an introduction. Got it. All right, y'all. Well, thank y'all so much for, showing up and supporting us on another Monday evening for the Love at the Lockup panel. Tay, what you got going on this week, girl?
I'm gonna be coming with some more videos. I gotta do a video on Carmelo Anthony, and then I got a follow up to my lives from today, y'all. So make sure y'all catch that. And then I'm gonna record some hair videos this week. So
okay, and shout out to you because I've been seeing the TikToks come across my feed. You doing your thing over there, girl. I said I need to go do the same.
Get to it, say I'm like, because I'll do 2 episodes and be like, child, I'm behind this. The hell with it. They were like, where you been?
Right. And yeah, y'all know no Beyond the Gates this week, so I will be catching up as I need to. Real Housewives of Rhode Island reunion part 2 we'll be working on this week. Also, like we said, we're gonna try to get together and do a panel for the polygamists. Get that done. Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hey, Samara of Samara. Yes. Hey, Samara. But yeah, we gotta have the Real Housewives of Atlanta going on. And yeah, so y'all stay tuned. Have your notification bells on, and y'all come on through and maybe I'll even give y'all a little piece of my, I don't even know why, because we knew it was terrible. Maybe I'll give y'all my thoughts on the whole B2K versus Pretty Ricky of it all. Maybe. We'll see.
Somebody said they did something. I seen it in somebody.
They did a versus and it was bad. Why? And I don't mean it was bad because if you grew up a B2K fan like myself,
why would they even do a versus? Like, we're outside.
Because we thought if you were a B2K fan, you immediately went in thinking that they were going to crush Pretty Ricky. And that's not what happened.
I didn't necessarily think that they were going to crush.
No, I thought they were going to go in and crush.
I would have thought that.
I didn't.
That's not what happened.
Because if you watched Omarion alone in the verses that he did and how horrible he did.
Oh, I know he did bad.
You didn't expect too much more. Plus, Pleasure P can actually sing.
Yeah.
So I definitely didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was, but to crush, absolutely not.
Blue out of jail?
Huh?
Blue out of jail?
Yeah, Blue's out of jail, but Slickum wasn't there because he has a addiction issue, and that was a whole nother thing that they talked about because Omarion said something while he was on stage about
where's Slickum at?
Yeah, like where's Slickum at, knowing that he's not with the group
together all the time. So
but
that's what everybody's saying. They'd be like, where Chris Stokes at?
Right.
Where April at?
That part. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much. We will catch y'all next week for another round of the love that happens after the lockup. Y'all have a good night. Be safe.
Bye.
Bye. And happy 4th, y'all.